Now we back. Let's rebuild the Indiana Pacers. Now the Pacers is one of the surprise teams in the NBA this season. Some people even predicted that they would be the worst team in the Eastern Conference. I don't know who that guy is, but he made that prediction. And when they were completely healthy, and I mean Tyrese Halliburton, they were a playoff team. Now, he got injured during this game versus the Knicks, I think. Yeah, so his last game was against the Knicks. He only played 27 minutes in it. He left with an injury. And you can see the only win they got since then was, of course, against my Bulls. I did the same exact video when we were rebuilding the Houston Rockets. And the last time the Houston Rockets won was against the Bulls. The Bulls just don't know how to win against teams that are struggling. Either way, they've been struggling. Now they're sub 500 after being above 500 for all this season. And they went from a team that at the beginning of the season, people thought that Miles Turner and Buddy Hield was going to get traded to the Lakers, to Miles Turner signing an extension, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years, 60 AM. Shout out to Miles and his family. The first NBA interview I ever did was Miles Turner. So me and him are attached that way. And now I'm trying to look for the video of me interviewing Miles Turner, and I don't know if it exists anymore. What the heck? Okay, I found it. It should be on screen. Okay, I found it. Whatever. So instead of us breaking it down and getting the 4th overall pick and doing it traditionally, this is one of those rebuilds where we gonna do like a retooling and allow things to fall into place. We know that Tyrese is gonna be a stud. He'll be back in a few days. Benedict Mathurin's one of the surprise rookies, 6th overall pick. I mean, he's second in rookie of the year behind Paolo Banchero. And the team has been good. Buddy Hield, again, seemed like a guy that was going to get traded, and he's still there, and he'll probably be there for the rest of the season. But I do believe this is a year that we can make some moves to, like, get back into that playoff hunt, because right now we're on the outside looking in again, and we don't like that. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers are always a team that's in the playoffs. Right now, we're the 11th seed. Not good enough. We should be able to be better than some of these other teams, get back to 500. And I saw a rumor earlier today, and that's what's making me want to do this video. Pacers have discussed prospect of trading for John Collins. Obviously, John Collins is not going to come in and make us a championship team. But John Collins has been a dude that's been on the trade market for as long as I can remember. He's only 20. Oh, they signed Miles Bridges. Okay. So that means they can trade John Collins. They got another power forward there. There you go. He's only 25 years old. And the reason why he hasn't been traded yet is his production hasn't been as great in the recent seasons, but also his contract is pretty big for the production that you're getting. I think that we can bring him to Indiana and rebuild that value a little bit. Now he's down to an 82 overall. At one point, I think he was like an 84. We think he can rebuild his value here. Now, what do we have to give up? I don't want to give up Jalen Smith, but I feel like I have to give them something that they can be excited about. I mean, we have a bunch of money and salary cap, so financially this makes sense right here. Chris Duarte is also a dude that we might be willing to give up in this trade. Last year, he was the oldest rookie in the draft. He jumped into the scene, and he was killing that first month or so. First month, he averaged about 14 points per game. That's pretty good. But the thing about Chris Duarte is he's already 25. He's a sophomore year player. He's already 25. He's the same age as John Collins. And now I'm about to look up and see who's actually older. So John Collins is 25 years old in 128 days. Chris Duarte is 25 years old, 230 days. So Chris Duarte is older than John Collins, and John Collins been in the league for 6 seasons already. This is 6th season, y'all. And Chris Duarte is going to year number 2. Okay, so we have to take back a player. We'll take Tyrese Martin, give us Vek Krejci. How about that? They're not gonna accept that. Obviously, that's not the value. But remember, they traded 3 first-round picks to get DeJounte Murray into town, so their pick equity ain't as great. And us, on the other hand, we traded Malcolm Brogdon away, and we got the Celtics pick. We know the Celtics are really good, so maybe we're willing to throw that one. We got a lottery protected Cavaliers pick. The Cavaliers pick is more valuable because obviously the Celtics are gonna be like the 1 seed, 2 seed by the end of the season. So I'll give them the Celtics pick. It's only 1-star value. John Collins, welcome to the team. Boom. Big time trade for the Indiana Pacers, man. Big time trade for the Indiana Pacers. So now we got John Collins and eventually Tyrese Halliburton once he comes back from injury. And Miles Turner, part of the core because we extended him. We got Benedict Mathurin. And our core is pretty solid. Now we just got to simulate a couple games. We did give up a little bit of depth, though, because like right now, Goga Badazi is getting minutes, and Goga doesn't play in real life. I don't really want him playing here either. We got enough centers in the rotation. Dang, this is year 4 for him. It does not feel like year 4. And yeah, we might have to wash our hands of Mr. Badazi, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what your contract like. Yeah, we might have to wash our hands of you and trade you to another team and try to get some value. There might be some team out there that's willing to take a flyer on you because you haven't got a lot of opportunity, and that's maybe a little bit telling for you because it ain't like we out here with a stud super team. Your Goga's probably just gonna have to sit on the roster for the time being. Let's simulate a few games, and hopefully John Collins can help us win until Tyrese comes back. I think there's a world that Tyrese is coming back even before this Lakers game. He is not. Okay. Are we gonna beat the Lakers after John Collins got acquired? The answer is no. Daniel Tice is back from his injury, but we do beat the Kings, and the Kings are one of the better teams of basketball. And there's 22-13 right there for our young guy John Collins, and then 18-7 in the first game. We just waiting for that day. Tyrese for Markelle. Oh wait, that means Tyrese is healthy. Why the heck did I not get a notification? Get that man in the lineup ASAP. All right, cool. All right, so now I think our rotation looks a little bit better now that we got him back. We got our guy Andrew Nembhard. Yeah, bro, we should be solid. I think I'm gonna change John Collins' shot tendency because on this team, his role is just a little. We got nobody that want to shoot the ball other than Benedict Mathurin. On this team, his role is a little bit different than just wait for the ball to come to you like it is in Atlanta. We want him to be one of the focal parts of the offense because he's offensively talented. I mean, he's a pick and pop threat. He's a, you know what I'm saying? He's a dive threat in the pick and roll. Here's the All-Star draft. You can see our guy Tyrese did make it. They gave Jeremy Grant a nod in 2K simulation. That's interesting. We need to start winning some games though. We got the Miami Heat coming up. Don't like that trade, so I'm gonna decline that. But I'm keeping my trade options open. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just always gonna be a dude that's gonna listen to offers. This right here is not ideal. It's not ideal. Andrew Nembhard fractures his arm. Our starting shooting guard is out. Oh my God, he was only getting 14 minutes per game. All right, I guess that's fine. You know, Benedict Mathurin can fill that void right there. And Nesmith is just really bad. He's ice cold right now. We don't really have any other guards on the team to get these minutes to. So I'm gonna see if we could just sign a flyer in free. I keep saying the word flyer. That's the buzzword of the day apparently. Sign somebody in free agency, like a Ben McLemore, bring Lance back. Oh, how can I not? Okay, we gotta release somebody. How can I not bring Lance Stevenson back to the city, man? How can I not bring him back to the city? I'm gonna let Vit go and do his thing. Hopefully you get another contract somewhere. It's not gonna be here in Indiana. A smooth 19 minutes per game right off the streets. Now we still 5 games under. Yeah, I don't think this is the year, which is fine because we still own our own first round pick. The pick that I traded away was for the Celtics, who are still the first seed. So it's not like we tripping too much. Oh yeah, we're quite a ways back. So we would have to win out and the Wizards would have to lose out, which don't seem very likely because we didn't win out. All right, y'all. I tried to make the push. It didn't work out. It's cool. Now we're going to start to win a little bit. Luka, Paolo Banchero, Benedict Mathurin did get 6 Man of the Year, so that's a dub for the city. First rookie to win 6 Man of the Year since Ben Gordon. Defense Player of the Year goes to Giannis. Alperen Sengun was most improved. Joe Mazzulla does that thing. And yeah, we didn't do what we wanted to do. But the Bulls got all the way up to the 4th seed. That's automatically just cap. And then the Bucks fell down to the 8th seed. I do want to say, from the 6th seed to the conference finals for these Atlanta Hawks, man. They might be going to the championship. They're going against the Bulls. This simulation is so bugged out. The Bulls not even a playoff team in real life. Here they are in the NBA finals to go against the Timberwolves. Oh, because Lonzo Ball is back. And y'all know in real life, Lonzo Ball, they basically said Lonzo's not coming back. A 7 seed play-in team versus a 4 seed in the finals. This simulation is already bugged out, and the Bulls won the championship. And Vucevic wants finals MVP. That would be the perfect ideal world for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I'm getting a 2023 Bulls tattoo across the... Okay, I won't do that much. But Spurs are gonna get Vic, and then Scoot is going to the Rockets. Our pick is 9th. So we did that. We got John Collins, and we still have the 9th overall pick, and we'll see who's available there. We're gonna draft Keontae George. I like him as a prospect in real life. I guess he's a 12th rated player here, so we're reaching a little bit with our pick. I think that's a pick or a draft pick worth picking up. We got a lot of people that can get some buckets though, so maybe that's a little log jam there. I don't really know, but I'm okay with it. Good problems to have. Too much talent, good problems to have. I'm gonna let Goga just go. There's got to be something there. I don't know. All right, play progression is gonna mean a lot with Benedict Mathurin and all these other guys on the team. See what John Collins is up to. Miles Turner drops back 1. That's fine, I guess. John Collins jumps 3. That's very fun for me. Ben only jumps 2. Don't love that. And TJ McConnell's dropping. Daniel Tice is dropping. We love TJ McConnell, at least in Indianapolis. There's a world where he's flipped this deadline with his $8 million, $9 million for Tice. And then we also got Buddy Hield here, who's 30 on the last year of his deal. Now, he's very loyal. We gonna see what he wants because I would like to keep him around. But as far as starting goes, I think that he's gonna get his spot taken by Benedict Mathurin this season. And we're gonna start. Should we start the young guys, or should we just have Keontae George be this year's Benedict Mathurin, have him come off the bench? We start Ben at the 2, or start Buddy at the 2, Ben at the 3. We got some decisions to make. They're good decisions, but we got to figure out exactly what we're doing with Buddy Hield. That's the big piece right now. Because, I mean, if we wanted to be buyers at the deadline, the contract that is Buddy Hield, TJ McConnell's $9 million. That's another $18 million we talking about TJ and Tice, plus the $20 million. That's a max contract. That's a max contract that could come to Indianapolis this season if everything's going perfectly. Contract extensions, I think, yeah, he will resign and he'll come back on a super cheap deal. It's going to be hard for me not to extend Buddy, right? But if I extend him now, then that means we can't trade him at the deadline. We'll wait it out. But with TJ dropping in overall, that does, make things a little bit more difficult because we like TJ as a backup. But at this point, he don't even get PT. Yeah, we got, Nesmith, small forward. Keontae George is basically like the backup shooting or point guard. Oh, no. Andrew Nembhard's the backup point guard. What am I talking about? Actually, I'm going to just make Andrew Nembhard a full-on point guard. Let's just put him in that role right now. So now TJ McConnell is extremely expendable. So that's something to think about. Our point guard position depth is pretty solid. Shooting guard is decent. Small forward feels good. We do got Chris Murray, who, again, got more bads than Benedict Mathurin and Aaron Nesmith put together. John Collins going up and overall is super fun for me. I didn't know he did that in the game. Maybe it's because we gave him more opportunities. And I might even add his opportunities up a little bit more because, well, his overall went up. Let's see exactly what he's looking at. Yeah, 91 midi. We're gonna give him an opportunity to be a real big part of this offense. But we also want to do the same thing with Benedict Mathurin because his offense is going up. So we'll put Benedict Mathurin up and we'll put John Collins up. I like Tyrese at an 80, smooth 80. He's our playmaker. He'll do that type of stuff. And I don't like uneven numbers. So both of these dudes are 69 and 59. That bothers me a little bit. All right, first game of the season. Team looks a little bit different, but just older. A little bit more experienced than John Collins with a double-double. Tyrese with a double-double. Miles Turner with a double-double. I am liking what I'm seeing, baby. 5-0. Indiana Pacers are here. Aaron Nesmith off the bench is averaging 12. I'm so excited about this. I didn't think this was going to be a year of, contention, but through the first 2 weeks, we are mess-winnable. You know what I mean about these injuries, bro? 6 to 8 weeks, and the boys is rolling right now. Luckily, George just slides into the spot. He's having an amazing rookie season, so, we can fill that void, I guess. But now we got a scoring off the bench void that we need to fill. You know whose time it is? It's Chris Murray's time, baby. You getting some of those minutes. And I guess I'm giving the rest to Derrick Jones Jr. just because we need some more front court depth. But yeah, that sucks, bro. That sucks. First game after the injury, we get to see Keontae George in a starting spot. 14, smooth 14, but Tyrese is 21 and 12 right now. He was an all-star last season. He's 50, 40, 90 potential this year. So that's great. He just made 10 threes in a basketball game like it was nothing. He does it in his sleep, I guess. What is happening to our team? Derrick Jones Jr. he plays 10 minutes per game. Done for the year. Just done. Over with. It's Daniel Tice time, I guess. So we got to figure out the Buddy Hield stuff. He's averaging 12 points per game. Still doing Buddy Hield stuff. He's shooting 45% from 3. Again, the last year of his deal. I think whether or not we make a trade is dependent on what the rest of the league is up to. We're not traded for Bradley Beal or Porzingis. That seems like that's the only selling team in basketball. The Clippers are also selling the Paul George reunion. Bring her back. No, I don't think so. Player option. I don't know if he's accepting that. We won't do the Paul George thing because I think he made some comments after he was left that probably won't rub the fan base to the right way. I don't know. Do they be cheering Paul George when he comes back? I literally do not know. For some reason, the Grizzlies are not very good, and they're selling, and nobody is untouchable. Desmond Bane on the last year of his deal. Ja Morant is not even untouchable. Ja Morant is not untouchable. Now, for our video, it's not really important, but it's just so crazy to see that. So far in the season, let's see how Mikal Bridges is performing. Sheesh. God dang, bro. You fell off. He fell off heavily. Dang. Buddy's having a better season than that. I wonder if that affects his value in game if he's having a bad. Like, can we buy low on Mikal Bridges? No, his value still looks really high. They're going to say no. Yes, they should. Okay, so maybe we just don't do a trade. I thought there was a world. The Paul George one is burning. Matter of fact, let me see if Pacers fans like Paul George. Because I'm not going to trade for him if the fans don't like him. They're booing him. It's his first game back. It was 5 years ago. This first game back, they booing him. I can't show you. Dude even got, I can show you the sign that this guy got. Paul George is a cupcake and a snake. He got the Hickory 13 on, though. Ain't that Paul George's jersey? I don't know. But that was 5 years ago. I wonder if things have changed since then. It hasn't changed. I'm sorry. Okay, it hasn't changed. I just looked at a video from last season. He immediately after tip-off, he touched the ball and they booed him. So I'm not bringing him back. Even though he's the perfect dude to have right now. Can we somehow get the fan base to reconcile their relationship with Paul George? How do we give them Chris Murray? Because I feel like we have to give them something that they could tell their fans, oh, okay, we traded away Mikal. This is the next Mikal Bridges. He's from Iowa. His brother's already in the league, and his brother is good. Go watch his brother. He's also a good defender and a good shooter. But maybe I want to keep him on the team. I'm protected. Of course, they're gonna say no. Can we top 5 protect next year? They want Kyle. Well, I'm acting like I have some type of attachment to this kid. I don't. I really don't. Another second, they give us back Kendrick Nunn, 2 first-round picks, Buddy Hield, Mikal Bridges. Welcome to the team, man. Again, a guy that he has to build his value back up. He does, because he has not been good this season at all. But he has the things that we were looking for. And no, that's exactly why we did it, okay? It's exactly why we did it. And now we still got the reassurance in case we have an injury at point guard. TJ McConnell can still play at least a little bit. We did lose a little bit of depth there, but I'm willing to give Chris Murray those minutes, man. First game after the Mikal Bridges acquisition, and it's against them. It's against them. Trade deadline today. There's no turning back. We lost it. And Buddy gave us the work. Shout out to Buddy, man. We loved you over here, Buddy. Actually, we might bring you back in free agency. The good old get the money under the table, you know? Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. Greg Jackson just did the Benedict Mathurin come off the bench as a rookie and go ahead and win that Sixth Man of the Year. Jaren wins Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to Jonathan Kuminga. And here we go. Indiana Pacers. Come on. All NBA? No All NBA. That's fine. That's fine. No All Defensive Team. That's fine. All rookie teams. Keontae George is like I'm surprised he's this low, man. He averaged 15 on good shooting splits. Who the heck is... Okay, so we knew Vic. We knew Scoot. Oh, Chad technically is a rookie because he missed his whole real rookie season. Okay, I can't be mad. Nick Smith averaged 21. Yeah, you deserve it, my boy. Second team it is for our guy Keontae George. We ended up being the 3 seed, so we low-key kind of failed. I thought we were kind of doing our thing, but nope. I mean, it's still possible. We saw last year was a playing team versus a 4 seed in the finals. A lot of things are possible. Jimmy Butler, Victor Oladipo, and John Wall, Nikola Jovic, and Bam. We're a better team than this. We got Mikal on. Okay, we're better. Yeah. We're better team. This game 1 is a win for our Pacers. They got Rui Hachimura coming off the bench. 2-0 us, 3-0 us, and then we should get out of there in 5 at the latest. Okay, now we're going against the Philadelphia 76ers, who still have Harden. They got Keita Bates-Diop at that 4 position, so they lost like a PJ Tucker type guy. Game 1 is a Philly win where James Harden gave us the business. Joel fouled out in 25 minutes. He still had 26 points. Tyrese and John Collins tried to do it. Wasn't good enough. We come back in game 2 a win. We lose game 3. We win game 4. We lose game 5. That's one you don't want to lose. Is there any... Who's cold up here? Mikal. What? Bro. What? Did we get... Wait. Did the Suns make the playoffs? They didn't. Bro, did we get finesse? That man, look at this man's averages right now in the 4 points per, 30% from the field, 23% from 3. Are you kidding me right now? That's insane. That's insane. That's just subjectively insane. And we force a game 7, and Mikal, Tyrese had a stinky game. And we forced a game 7 because Benedict Mathurin hit a bunch of shots and we played good defense. Game 7, here we come. I got to shorten the rotation at least a little bit and just give our star players more minutes because this is the winner go home. 40 here. I guess we're doing this and then doing this. All right, here we go. Game 7. Philadelphia 76ers. We're in Philly, a really tough place to play. And it's proven to be at least a little bit tough. It's not going the way we want it to go. The young team, they get eliminated. We gave 155 points in regulation in the game 7. Yikes. And Mikal shot 1 of 5, bro. I gave up 2 first-round picks for him. Also, 7 seed, 8 seed in the conference finals over here, by the way. I gave up 2 first-round picks for him, and the Timberwolves win as the 8 seed. I got finessed, bro. We got to have this season be a really good year for him. No way. We got to have this season be a really good year because that trade doesn't go down as all-time bad, potentially. They got the first overall pick, so it helped them to be worse, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing him back on an option because I'm pretty sure he's going to be... he's going to be regressing. I'm almost positive. But we're bringing him back, buddy. You meant so much in the little time you was here. I hated to trade you away. And you know what? The guy we traded you away for is Buns. He was Buns. And we're happy to have you back, even though you dropped by 2. Benedict Mathurin only goes up by 2. And then Keontae George only goes up by 1. So these guys aren't progressing the way we want them to. This is the last year of John Collins' contract. He averaged 20 for us last season, which is perfect. But this is the last year of his contract. I'm a little bit afraid of that. He's got a player option for 26. Are you a loyal dude? The answer is somewhat. I'm not against returning to the Pacers at all. But I'm going to see what I'm worth the free agency this summer. I don't like the sound of that. So that's just something to keep in the back of the mind, man. Deadline is here with 36 and 20. It's good. Not great. It's good. It's championship caliber potentially, but it ain't great. We got to do what we do every single offseason or around this time. Not offseason, but deadline day. Is look what's going on around the league to figure, man, this team is a 5 seed rebuild, and that looks like a cool roster to me. Desmond Bane is kind of small to have at the 3 full time, but I mean, I can see this team being successful. They even got Brandon Miller coming off the bench, so they're actually really nice over there. Good thing we didn't trade for Paul George. He is significantly worse this season than last. Also, Mikal still isn't good. So, do I cut my losses? Because isn't he a free agent this year? No, it's next year. Okay. Miles Turner is a free agent. He's loyal, though. He said he would re-sign right now if we put the offer on the table. I feel like he has to be a staple of this video. So you know what? We're going to extend Miles Turner right now. Cool. We gave him 3 years. It's like $21 million per year. That's pretty easy for him. He's 100% undersized for his position, but he's still an upgrade. We're going to trade for Nazir Little because we needed that. Derrick Jones Jr. was getting minutes, which is fine, but upgrade nonetheless. We still have like an Aaron Nesmith contract. And... And even though we did all of that to bring Buddy back, and you know what? How's he been performing? He still hits his shots. We probably trading him away for another piece that can play in the playoffs because I think that once the playoffs come around, his minutes are kind of void. So if I throw those two together with this 28, let's see what we got, man. I actually really like this trade. We're exchanging first-round picks. They're giving me one from like in the next year's draft. We're giving them this future one. They're a selling team. I mean, we just did another trade. Basically, we can see that as one big old trade because we just got Nazir Little, and we also just got Jeremy Grant, who I'm just going to move over to a wing. I'm going to move one of them over to a wing. Probably Nas because he's 6'5". So, yeah, Nazir Little's going to be a backup wing. And, yeah, now our team is Reese, Mathurin, Bridges, Collins, and then Turner. Then off the bench, we have Grant, Nembhard, Ijax, Keontae. I mean, last year, Keontae was averaging some crazy numbers. I mean, he's still doing pretty good there. And then, yeah, I think we have a more complete roster after those 2 trades that we're going to act like was just one. And hopefully, we just 2.5 games back, we can climb up and take that 1 seed. Finally, someone different won MVP. Ends up being Ja. Naz Reid wins 6 Man of the Year. Giannis DPOY. Josh Giddey averages ace. He just got that triple-double, boy. I got to see, what did you do in your last game? Please tell me you had like a David Robinson 72-point game with assists and stuff. Okay, nah. You actually put up less points in your last game, or less assists and rebounds. So he got that smooth 10 and 10. All right, so here we go. On the Indiana Pacers, gonna make some noise. Finally, did we take that 1 seed? We did. It was we had the same record, but we won the tiebreaker. Okay, so we ended the season 7-3, which is perfect. I want to shorten our rotation for this playoff run. I do want to showcase again how bad. All right, cool. Now that we've got that out of the way, We could shorten our rotation. Keontae, man, he's such a bucket that it feels stupid to take him out of the rotation. We did that trade to get Nassir Little. I think Nassir is the one that falls out of the rotation for this run, bro. I think he's the guy because Jeremy can run both. And then Keontae's like a backup 1-2. So, you know what? We're going to run it like that. And if we need more defense, we'll put Nassir Little in there. But as of right now, that's the way we're running. We got the Detroit Pistons, who, again, I thought they put together a nice little team. I think they had Desmond Bane last season, but instead they got Brandon Miller finally hitting the 80 overall club. It's a good team. It's a very good team. I think we're better, obviously. I think we're better. Okay. All right. Let's just get out of here. Did not anticipate a game 7 in the first round. Wasn't in my tarot cards, but here we go. Going into this one with the expectations of winning. I haven't even looked at Miles Turner's like production throughout the course of this video. He just felt like a guy that was so Indianapolis, the longest tenure player. He was drafted all the way back all the way back. He was drafted in 2015. He felt like a dude that should be on the roster, even if we should probably be getting him an upgrade at that position, whatever. Game 7 against the 8th seed. Y'all, I swear, if y'all even make this close, I am mad. Thank you. Just run away with it. Thank you, bro. It did not need to be. Thank you, Benedict. Benedict Mathurin played amazingly and led us to a victory. And now we're going against the Boston Celtics. They don't have Jaylen Brown anymore, but instead they got Lonnie Walker, Malcolm Brogdon, Cole Anthony. Oh, yeah, we good. We good here. Of course, Jason Tatum's a stud at a 97, but we good here. Game 1 is a Pacer win. Tyrese with the double-double. John Collins with the double-double. Game 2 is a Pacers loss because Tatum almost had 50. He was good for one of those games. He almost had a second one. He's good for a couple of those games. He's good for a couple, but the couple ain't enough. Couple ain't enough. We're in the conference finals finally. This is our first appearance of the video, and we're going against this God squad. 390s. But Dean Wade is the missing. Oh my God, they got my guy Miles coming off the bench. Ijex took that spot. Oh, he's injured. When did this happen? Did you get a notification? I didn't see a notification that said that he got injured. 2 to 4 weeks with a severe right ankle sprain. Sucks, bro. I'm not getting. We don't have a third center. I mean, we got Tyler Cook. Oh boy. I guess John Collins is running a backup center position too. Can we somehow get out of here without Miles? I mean, we need the big. Oh my God, John Collins. What a steal of a trade now that I'm looking at it. 42 points in the conference finals game 1 is crazy. Now, this is a team that you need front court depth because they have hit this guy and that guy, but maybe not. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win. Okay, we keep our home court advantage. Now we got to go into Cleveland. Okay, yes, a little bit tougher to do it on the road. Yes, a little bit tougher to do it on the road. Oh man, where you at, man? Where you at? 1 or 2 weeks still. Get this game 5. We got the game 5. John Collins has been stellar in this conference finals, man. I can't lie. He's been amazing. Okay, I'm still going to be checking up on you, Miles. All right, don't let him go to game 7. We get to the finals without our center. Markelle Fultz in the Utah Jazz. 82 overall player. And John Collins, again, in that conference finals, he was ridiculous. All right, who else is on this team? Larry, Kyrie, Markelle, Jarrett, and Walker. What the heck? Is our boy Miles even close? He's day-to-day, so he might be here by game 3. Game 1 is a Pacer win. Okay. All right. We held them to 110 points, which is still a lot of points. Game 2, they win. Can we get our defensive center back? What? Why am I not getting notifications? And the flu? But the flu. So our conference finals MVP is injured for the rest of the run. I wish I could sign somebody. I wish we could be like, hey, it's just a big. We just need a wing. We need we need a front court player. We lose game 3. Why am I not getting notifications though? That's the real problem. Injuries off, or I had it on automatic for some reason. Okay, is our guy back? The answer is nope. He's still day to day. We need you, man. There he is. He's back, but at what cost? Oh, he's back for this game. We still lost. Oh my God, bro! Not having John Collins just sold this run. And Tyrese is completely healthy. Not having John Collins just sold that run. I'm so mad, bro. I'm so very mad at that. Okay, all right. And John Collins is a free agent this season. So he might just completely just walk. He might just walk. And I don't even know what I'm going to do about it if he do. And then we also had Jeremy. This sucks. But I'm glad injuries are on because it's a part of the game. It's just the frequency of it is too high in the game, but it's part of it. John Collins is unrestricted. He's got 0 offers, so that's good. But he wants $35 million. But you know what? The way he performed in that playoffs, I gotta trade Mikal Bridges. I'm sorry. I gotta trade him. I'm just annoyed at him. I'm just annoyed at him. He got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go. We drafted this guy also, lob threat, power forward. I mean, he's decent, but he probably won't get a lot of PT in our championship run. I'm gonna re-sign John Collins at this value. Yep, because he was so very good. He won conference finals MVP. All right, I'm really banking on Keontae George and Benedict Mathurin hitting another step because so far they just haven't. I might trade Keontae. We need one last push. And listen, he's good. He's still a good scorer. But the rest of his overall is not going up. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Why is Mikal lower than him when he's got the highest overall? I don't know. Listen, it's 2K. It's 2K. You never understand it. And the only other selling team in basketball is this Orlando Magic team. I mean, they got Franz. If they're selling, he's only 24 and they gave him an extension. But they're selling. And if they're selling, I'm buying Franz Wagner. I mean, what is he averaging this season? 18 points per. His shooting splits are dramatically better than what Mikal Bridges is up to. So we'll give you that. And then, I mean, this is a trade that we might be able to keep Keontae George. We throw you Chris. You give us back your cheapest player. It's still Jalen Suggs is still on his rookie deal somehow. You give us back Larry Nance. They want 2 first rounders and they'll swap one. You can keep the pick. I know this video is not supposed to be hyper realistic, but ain't no way you're a selling team. You're willing to give me a first. We'll give you 2 unprotected, Mikal Bridges, and you got yourself a deal. Welcome to the team, Franz. He feels like a player that would fit in pretty well in this city. And we kept Keontae George, which is a fun thing. Our guy, John Collins, is out for a significant amount of time. He's been out for a long time, and he's still got 8 to 10 left. Luckily, we've been able to hold ship until then, but that's a big upgrade. That's a big upgrade. Our last dude was shooting less than 30% from 3. So, huge upgrade. Cade Cunningham wins MVP, man. Shout out to him. Steven Silas was coach of the year. That's not us. How good were we? Let's find out. We ended up being the 2 seed. All right. Not a big deal. We've won championships as lower seeds before. Lonzo Ball, Scotty Barnes. We're so far into the future that this man, who are we talking about? Giannis is not even on the team. I don't even know what year we're in. How long have we been? I've been recording for I don't even know. Why is it taking us so long? This is the year, though. This is the year. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is just trust me. I know you can't really see right now. Trust that we're going to beat the 7 seed and 4. Okay, great. Next, we're going against the Toronto Raptors, who have Patrick Williams, so they automatically got a chance to win this series, baby. Look like we just put together a really good team. 85s and above on the starting lineup. On the bench, we still got Jeremy Grant. We still got Keontae George. We got Andrew Nembhard still. And then we still got Ijax too. So we put together a really, really good team. It's time for us to put it together completely. I'm believing that we would have won it last year if it weren't for the 2.5 injuries. Because if you don't remember, Tyrese Halliburton also got the flu or something. I don't remember. We're going against this 1 seed. Cade Cunningham won MVP this season. I think we went against them the last 3 times in the playoffs, right? I feel like they had Desmond Bane or something. They had Brandon Miller for sure, didn't they? Desmond Bane is still on the team, and Brandon Miller's still on the team. Okay, so yeah, they got a really deep team. They take game 1. We take game 2. Win this one. We got home court advantage, baby. There we go. Tyrese. I mean, Jaden Ivey's a hooper, almost 40 in that one. They take a game back. We take a game. Don't go 7. We don't go 7. We're back in the finals, baby. No injuries, by the way. I ain't seen an injury pop up just yet. And we're going against the Houston Rockets, who have Scoot Henderson, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr., and I'm sure they got some nice stuff off the bench. 1 seed versus 2 seed. We win game 1. They got Davion Mitchell coming off the bench. Okay, Jordan Poole is coming off the bench. Mo Wagner, they got some talent. Tari Easton is still there, 83. They got a full roster just like us, but we up 2-0. We took home court advantage. They win a game. Oh, they took. Okay, well. Let's just shorten the rotation now because game 5s are, just a bit stressful. No center at all. No backup center at all. Ijax, how you performing in the playoffs so far, my guy? Not shooting it most efficiently. We're good. Game 5. is a loss. Oh my God, we cannot. We got all the injury luck, and we still can't do it. Yo, what rotation is this right now? At 8? We might have to make it a sim. We might have to make it a sim. Cause we lose this next game. We lose the next. Who is it? Who's killing us? Is it Jabari? Do we have an option? We got John Collins on him right now, and it's like our best option unless we want to start Jeremy Grant. I want to look at this real quick. Hold on, because right here you can see who his best matchup is. We might have to put Miles on him. 88. We might have Miles guard him. I know he's a perimeter-centric player for the most part. Nobody else is even close. Jeremy Grant has a terrible... Oh, man. John Collins not great. All right. So we're going to put our big on him. I forget who they starting center is. It's not Alperen Sengun. It's Daniel Gafford. So John Collins could guard Daniel Gafford. That's the best we got. Yeah, that's the best we got. Here we go. Game 6 at our home court, man. In our home court. We got a nice little lead. Keep it up. Nice little lead. They won the third quarter, but we're going to win the fourth, and we're going to force the game 7. Tyrese with 37. Show the world what you about. Ew. Ew. They had a stinky game. I mean, they had a lot of people put up double digits, but that's a stinky game. Here we go. Game 7 in Houston. First quarter is a win from us. Second quarter is a win from us. Third quarter is a loss. It's a close game. Oh, no. Okay, it's not close anymore. Oh, my God, bro. That took everything. We had all the injury luck this time around. We barely get out of that one. And that took a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the longest times it took for us to get that. It took 3 seasons. Why did that feel like 7 seasons? I don't know. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. Let me know what team I should rebuild next, because I always enjoy these fake but realistic videos. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.